get ready, because you about to be an ATLien.
That's your being a blogger.
More than a blogger.
That's your being a blogger.
You are more than. I am more than.
That's your being a blogger.
All the is my son.
Okay, this shit is me.
I am more than a blogger.
The blog got it. The blog got it. The
I
blog
wasn't
got
even on the thing. Can y'all hear me?
it. The blog got it. The blog got it.
I was just running my mouth. Oh, let me make sure everything's on.
It's her son.
Make sure everything's on.
It's her son.
Okay.
It's her son.
Am I muted now? Can y'all hear me now? Press one. Can't hear nothing. All right, we here. I can hear nothing. I can hear no music. I can hear me. Hey, we here. We here. We here. Come on in. We is here. Get your wine. Get your cocktails. Get your beverages. Get everything. We got a lot to talk about. We got a lot to talk about. All these bitches like my sons, okay? And they is mad about it. They are mad about it. Okay, come on in. Come on in. Thank y'all for being so patient with me. I had to go deep into the archives this time, child. Shout out to the Facebook. I see you, DL. I see you. Thank you, Crafting Nook. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Not 223 Paradox. Princess AG, the mods in the building. C. Patterson, Princess AG. Where is Side-Eye? Where is Jezebel? They quit on me? I don't know. Joyce Evans is in the building. Crystal Smith. Okay, James. Okay, thank y'all for checking my mic for me. Okay, because I appreciate it. Because look, some people is mean and messy. They would have let me sit up here and run my mouth a whole show. It would have just been in the comments. Y'all could have been in the comments talking to y'all self, and I would have never known the difference. So I am so glad to those of you who fix a queen's crown. Okay, let me know. Okay, because I do the same for you. Okay, thank you so much. Now listen. We got a lot to talk about today. I think I did a good little agenda. Okay, we got the RHOA ratings, honey. They flipping it, flopping it, flipping like y'all just quit. Y'all just decided just F Bravo, F the Real Housewives of Atlanta. I'm just gonna watch it on Twitter. that's how I feel like y'all are. I'm just gonna watch it on Instagram, honey. Thank you, Ken MPA. The Lord is my supplier, and his resources are unlimited. Okay. So we're gonna talk about them numbers. Them numbers slipping. They went real low, honey. I think it might have been lower, the lowest yet. I think it might have been the lowest yet. Okay, we're gonna talk about it now. Be patient. We gonna talk about it. Another thing we're gonna talk about is Marlo and her sordid past. Okay, because y'all know we've talked about it before. And I was the one who, got the letter from the dang the victim's family back in the day. That was one of the reasons why Marlo didn't get a peach that first season, because they really was trying to bring her on as a peach holder. And then they found out all this stuff about her. They was like, I don't know if she would be a good fit. So yeah, that's why Marlo kind of mad at me. But it wasn't my fault, Marlo. I didn't make the news. I was just blogging about it. Okay. We'll also talk about Kim and Kroy's divorce drama. Child, KKK Kim and KKK Kroy, honey, they is into it. I don't understand. They say they live in the same house. Now Kim asking for talking about Kroy on drugs. And then listen, Brielle and her sister allegedly leaking stuff to the blogs, talking about an anonymous source that Kroy be on the grinder and stuff. It's like, y'all know if a man in Atlanta had Kroy, they would have told it by now. But we're gonna talk about that too. Okay. We also talk about, I don't even watch Zeus and Bad Boys and Bad Girls and all that stuff that's over there. But apparently one of the bad girls, she's a little bit rotund. She's a little bit overweight. So, shit, I'm a little bit overweight. I might have been a lot of bit overweight. Okay. But she went under the knife for a BBL, and the people is mad about it. They said she shouldn't have did it. They said you wasting your money, you wasting your time, because you should have lost the weight first. But we're going to talk about that too. Meanwhile, you said that divorce get messy. It is, damn Brielle. Look, the Facebook is in here. And before I get started, y'all know this is y'all's show. Okay. Thank y'all for the super chats and all that stuff and the greetings and checking my mic and everything. I want to first say thank you to all of my sponsors. These people in the green with the special green emojis. They pay money to sponsor me here on this channel in this YouTube. So, that's why they green and y'all black or whatever color y'all are. We colorist around here. Shout out to colorist Claudia. That's why they green. Okay. So if you want to be green too, you can, give me a little bit of change, honey, and click that join link and you can be green too and have some special emojis and then be invited to the after show and all that stuff. Now the after party, ATLien after dark. Now that's something special. I don't be getting naked or nothing. Like, it ain't OnlyFans. Now, I know y'all disappointed. Y'all want to see my tatas and stuff. It ain't like that. But the After Dark show is where we get a little bit more in depth. I get a little bit more tea. We get a little bit more personal. We talk to each other. We share. People think, it's all super messy over there. But it's really not super messy. It's a little bit of messy. But it's not a lot of bit of messy. So for a little bit more change. Okay, not a little bit of change for some strange, honey. For a little bit more change. Hold on. No. Remove. Oh, I had to get on the doggy cam, y'all. What the hell? What the hell is happening? And it's still on because I still hear myself. Ooh. Somebody said Michelle is begging too much. Y'all need to hold on. We gonna reboot. As always. Hold on. Y'all know I can run the show from my laptop. I just don't want to. I be trying to be as super high def. Okay, I can run the show from right here, but I don't want to. Hold on. Talk amongst yourselves. Talk amongst yourselves. You said it's Kandi. It's the Kandi Code Click. It's her birthday, so she decided to put me on to cut my Wi-Fi. Hold on. Coming back, I think we're coming back. It's gonna take a minute. There it is. There's the speaker. There's Biggie. Oh, I thought I had put Biggie up. There we go. Hold on, you guys. I'm coming. We're coming. It would not be an ATLien live stream without a bit of technical difficulties, but at least Biggie is acting like he has some sense. Hold on. Camera working? Alright, for my birthday, I'm gonna get 4 new computers. Okay, 4 new computers. It's a scheme that Todd set up, Gavin. That's what I think. It is a scheme that Todd has set up to come to us with the bullshit. They don't want me to look pretty in 1080p. They want me to be 780. That's what they want me to be, but I'm not going to be 780. I'm going to be 1080. I'm going to be the greatest definition there is. Y'all can see me, all my flaws and all. That is what's going to happen. Whether you like it or not, you're going to see every pimple on my face. Hold on. There I am. Okay. I'm back. All right. I'm back. It was taking me a while. Did I turn the music off? I turned the music off. I turned the doggy cam audio off. Okay. It's good. Are we good? Think we're good. All right. Come on in. Come on in. It took me 10 minutes to start the show, but that's okay because y'all already know. Yes, come through Pixels. Okay. We let me give you the rundown again in case you missed it. We're gonna talk about the Real Housewives of Atlanta ratings. It seems like they are the lowest ratings in history. Okay. We're talking about Marlo's sordid past and where it came from. We're talking about KKK Kim and KKK Kroy's divorce drama, and we're talking about Rollie and her BBL. Now, y'all know how I do. I start from the bottom to the top to the bottom to the top to the bottom. So I'm going to start from the bottom. I'm gonna take that. Listen, I normally give y'all an opportunity to vote, but this time I'm gonna start where I want to start. You said 4K is excessive. You said, Mama Joyce really thinks she's doing something when she used her witch powers to turn off my computer. They trying to keep a strong black woman down, Sierra content, but that's okay. I'm gonna rise like the phoenix in the ashes. Okay, that's what we do around here. Okay, you said that's Kim and Kroy. Y'all are funny. You want to start with Rollie? Okay, that's what we start with. DL. We are starting with Rollie. Okay, and hopefully Rollie won't and Lemmy and them won't cut the cord. Okay, so I don't know who Rollie is. Okay, I didn't know who Rollie was before today, but apparently Rollie is on Bad Girls Club, and she has gone under the knife today. Okay. She showed a before and after picture of herself. And before I show this, is it covered up? It's covered up. Yeah, it's covered up. Before I show her before and after picture, let me just say what she had to say. Okay. She went to Gold's Plastic Surgery. Okay, the people are saying, I cannot believe Rollie about to get her stomach done and a double BBL, but I'm happy for her and I'm scared at the same time. So Rollie got on the Instagram and she was like, I'm going to share my journey with my followers. So apparently she got her good old deal. She said, if y'all slow asses been following my journey, you would know I'm getting all of that done. It's a process. My back will be done in 2 months. My tummy tuck is 6 months. And my arms at the same time, along with my breast reduction. Just effing watch. Now, she said all of that after, I think she done took the pictures down now, but this is her right here. This is her right here.
And let me know when you start seeing those videos come in because they don't come in quick.
Okay.
So, what's your name again?
About
Audrey.
this was 2 days ago. She
So,
done
what's
turned the
up,
comments
y'all?
off.
It's your girl Rollie. I'm here at Gold's Plastic Surgery today. I have my girl Audrey here that will be asking me a few questions. So, y'all tune in because y'all know I will definitely be, on the Gold's Live today in that surgery.
So, Miss Rollie, what are you here to get? What's your procedure?
So I am getting the flex scope with the abdominal, and I'm getting a BBL, so that way I can take some of this belly and put it in this booty, y'all.
So I hear you want to take some of that belly. What's your areas of concern? What do you want to work on?
My areas of concern right now is really mostly my belly, my arms, and my back fat. I love my thighs. I've always loved my thighs. I feel like they would definitely fill in the ass once I got one. So that's the main three things right now for me to lose is my belly, my arms, and my back fat.
And you've also been taking your weight loss shots. Talk a little bit about that.
So the weight loss shots definitely gave me a different perspective on, my eating and exercising a lot. I haven't really been hungry and craving things like sweets, greasy food, sodas. Ever since I've really been taking the shots, I've noticed a change in my body. I've noticed a change in my body with the hunger. I drink way more water than I usually do, which is a great thing because I used to always stay drinking sodas and water soda. The shots help me more with, coping with that.
So guys, we are tuned in live with Miss Rollie before her surgery. Make sure you guys stay tuned because we'll be back live with her after and during surgery. Do you have any last words for them, Miss Rollie?
Y'all, for every motherfucking smashed. Yeah.
This is one of the ladies from Bad Girls Club. Okay, she went to Gold's Plastic Surgery to have some procedure done, and they've been following her journey. Okay, so here she is. She said, "Watch us go live tomorrow at 10 a.m." Okay, hold on. They went live. Okay, they went live. I guess today. Okay, and all the people was in the live. Okay, because they trying to figure out how she gonna get a BBL, and everybody know your BMI has to be a certain a level. Now on the Gold's Plastic Surgery page, and they got all the stuff. Like, what is this right here? This some of the live right
You're
here.
gonna look like a chipmunk for about 10, 15
She got
minutes.
her chin
We're
done.
going to put a lot of liquid in there. Then we're going to give it about 3, 4 minutes. This is not a belly. This is very easy stuff. Okay.
I'm
Once
not
it's
gonna watch the
done,
whole
we're
thing,
going to
but they got a
suction
whole
all the
camera
fat
crew
out.
there that's filming
This
it,
is it.
as you can see.
You're good. You good? You okay? Believe me, this is not the dentist office. This is much
So
easier.
I'm like, she doing her chin before she do everything else. Then what's she
I'm
doing right here?
good. How
20
you
minutes
feel,
and that double
baby? I
chin
feel
is
really
gone.
good. And look who's here.
Oh
Hi,
my
baby.
God, I'm getting. Ooh, my girl, like a brand new. Oh, it's gonna be awesome.
I feel the difference too. My face is
It's
not
gonna
feeling
be
it.
awesome. Down, and it's so crazy. You can see the results. Oh, it's gonna be bad. Rollie, it's gonna be bad. Child, you think you was checking that man, but
They said it's giving
down.
Beyonce, honey. That was the first one. Okay. Then she actually went under the knife today. And who else got that? I think the neighborhood talk had it. Hold on, because we don't have nothing but time. We about to look at it, honey. Um on here it says Rollie gives a behind the scenes look at her chin lift. And then what else she do? Hold on. Let me go back. She said she doing her back, her breast, her arms, her chin, her stomach, and something else. And then she showed the before and after of her stomach. Now, before y'all get started, here she is right here. This is on the neighborhood talk because she has deleted this after so many people were warning her against it. Now, do they have enough blurred out? I think they might. They might have enough. Yeah, they got enough blurred out. So here it is right here. This her before and her after. It says my back next, then my tummy tuck. Y'all follow the rest on OnlyFans since y'all want to talk now. Y'all gotta pay to follow the rest of her journey. So that's her stomach, and she got some lipo in her stomach. The after is on the left, so I guess her stomach is a little bit a little bit smaller and her butt is a little bit bigger. Okay. That's the body she wants. She can have it. Okay. I'm just saying. You saying we don't care. Listen, I'm just letting you know. I'm just letting you know. So the people are mad. All of her followers and people have been all online telling her she shouldn't do it. She shouldn't do it. And my thing is, if that's what you want to do it. It's your body, it's your life. If you want to go up under the knife and you feel like it's gonna make you a better person, it's all about how you feel. It really ain't got nothing to do with how people see you. Because you can have You could be overweight and people still think you're beautiful. It's all about you and how you feel. Exactly. It's the body she want. Okay. That's all. You said we care. I like Rollie. Well, what we gonna do about it, Danbrielle? What we gonna do? She decided to do it. She's getting paid for it. She wanna put it on OnlyFans. She got a camera crew following her. So I mean, maybe she gonna come out and she gonna be fine as wine. And then what? And then what? You said you're not paying to see that. Well, it is what it is. So salute to her for following her dreams to be a bad bitch. Okay, she want to be a bad bitch, and she feel like being a bad bitch means getting a BBL, getting her chin done, and getting her breast lifted. So be it. But that don't make you a bad bitch. I'm just saying that don't make you a bad bitch. But there's that. You said she should lose weight first for safety reasons. I'm probably in agreement, but if the doctor say it's okay, maybe that doctor knows something we don't. And it was something I saw online. I think when she went under the knife. Hold on, let me see if there's another one. I think when she went under the knife, she was actually awake. Nobody has that video. She was actually awake. And so yeah, I think because she was awake, that might have been the reason why it might have been safer because they didn't put her to sleep. And so there's that. Let me see what else they got. I'm still looking, Chad. It's so much. It's so much. Oh, here it is, right here. They was mad at her. Here it is. Somebody who was this? This was another one of her castmates was upset with her because she said she was getting a BBL.
Get a fat transfer. Oh my God, please don't get out this car. There's a lot of them. Yeah, that C-section ain't no joke. It really ain't. So I had a C-section, and I'm not worried about the pain because I can handle that pain. All I gotta do is literally take my pills, get my ass up, and motherfucking do what I gotta do. Then sit down and get some rest, probably for like an hour a day, so I can move around, make sure my legs is moving around, so I don't get blood clots. Shout out to my baby. We just was on the phone for a while. He was giving me the rundown because he just, had surgery not too long ago. And shout out to my baby. He was really, really, really helping me out with a lot of things.
So Miss Masika, okay, thank you. She's from Love and Hip Hop. She got up under the comments and said, "Girl, shut your dumb eight the fuck up." I was being nice, actually, genuinely concerned for your food check. So she had came under there
But
and
yes,
basically
I'm
said,
getting
"Wait, this ain't safe or smart. Your BMI got to be under a certain number to safely perform this and most cosmetic procedures. It's supposed to be between 18 to 25. Girl, don't risk it, boo. And what the fuck doctor would perform this procedure on her?" Shaking my head. And then Rollie came back under there and said, "First off, be the F quiet. You don't know what you're talking about. My BMI for my size was beyond good. I am beyond healthy and I have lost weight. My procedure was great and I got the results I was looking for, and I'm not done. Worry about you and your life must got a lot of misery." Okay. So she said her procedure went amazing. So y'all need to quit. Said my procedure went amazing as F. Fat as F, belly is way smaller, and I am one of the healthiest big girls that stepped in there. Y'all want to body shame me, then get mad that I'm changing my body. Pick a damn side. I feel good as F now. Time to get back to this money. Okay. Well, as long as she happy. You said Masika read her. What was what she had said? That
but
was a
yes, I'm
long post she wrote. My thing is, some of y'all be a little bit too emotionally invested in stuff that don't even concern you. So Masika came back and said, "Girl, shut your dumb a to the fuck up. I was being nice, actually genuinely concerned for your foolish ass. I don't give a F what your BMI is. It ain't under the number the damn board of plastic surgery stipulates. But bitches wanna risk dying for a goddamn BBL. You salty as F on live for a free procedure, broadcasting your business to the whole world with a million people commenting, but you only big mad at my comment, which was purely out of genuine concern. Weird as F. If you don't want anyone to be concerned for your health, opt to pay next time and don't tell the whole world." Well, everybody in the universe can comment, but they get tight when Masika says something. It's not about them getting tight when Masika says something. It's just the fact of y'all in the same realm. Y'all are kind of like y'all are, what do you call it? Associates. Y'all in the same reality field. So I mean, you do things for money, for clout. You get paid for free promotion. The last thing you need to do is have somebody like, somebody else from another reality show judging you. Now everybody else can judge it because that's expected. But there's that. You said free promo. It is free promo. It is. I just don't understand how she put it out up on her page and then delete it when she not getting the response that she thought she would get. I'm just saying. And you gotta know that as soon as you say you're gonna go on a diet, as soon as you say, you feel the ways about your weight, people are gonna use that as, a trigger or whatever. And I don't care personally because my weight go up and down. I've been on diets, I've been a diet spokesperson for dramatic weight loss. Now I'm with my healthy assurance, honey. She give me the shots. So it is what it is, honey. It is what it is. And so people are always gonna attack you for whatever, your weight, your hair, your looks, it's all about being a woman, I guess, because I don't see the men getting attacked like that. You don't see these fat men be online. We see DJ academics and all them online, gut just hanging over. You don't see them get fat shamed and body shamed and stuff like us women. And then the crazy thing is, women be body shaming the women. It's the women body shaming us. Okay, it's like, look in the mirror. I be thinking it's the people who ugly, who out of shape, just mad at you for being confident in your own skin. Okay, I don't understand. Don't get mad at me, honey. Get your hair done, put you on some glasses and some lashes and a cute dress and get outside, touch grass. Okay. Anyway, like this video as y'all coming in here, like this video. Now, next up on the agenda, let me go to the KKKK, Kim, Kroy, and the kids news. Okay, Kim, Kroy, and the kids are in the news again. I am so sick and tired of them. Like, y'all keep saying it's a publicity stunt. Nobody was talking about KKK, Kim, and Kroy until they went and filed for divorce. Okay, now they people saying that she's trying to fight her way back to the show and all this stuff. I certainly hope not. There they go right there. If y'all remember what she looked like. Okay. Now KKK Kim and Kroy, I take it off. KKK Kim and Kroy are in the news yet again. Okay, because they was filing for divorce. Kim, was allegedly gambling their money away just 2-3 weeks ago in the Bahamas. She lost $250K in the midst of their house being in the foreclosure. Then to come to find out, they got an IRS lien for 1.1 million and another one with the state of Georgia for 15,000. It's like they just got money problems everywhere. Okay, so Kroy was like, I'm getting the hell out of here. I'm tired. Kroy went, he filed for divorce first. Kim made it to TMZ first, but Kroy got his divorce paperwork stamped first. So his was filed. And then Kroy's divorce paperwork, he said he wanted all the kids. He wanted the house, the car, the dog. He wanted all. Okay. He wanted the kids. He wanted the house, even if it's in foreclosure. He didn't give a F. He wanted Kim to get out. And he wanted her banned from coming to the house. Okay. I think Kim got a little drinking problem. She be walking around with the red cups all the time, smoking cigarettes. Okay. Now, Kroy said he wants sole custody, sole legal and physical custody of the kids, which is odd. Okay. But in Kim's divorce decree, she said, she was willing to share everything. And so, people are like, what is happening? Now, Kroy, today, you rooting for Kroy? Okay. Now today, TMZ has came out. Now, Kim trying to get on the in the news cycle again, honey. She is demanding that Kroy be drug tested. His pot smoking is dangerous for her kids. Now, if she had said meth, if she had said he was shooting up, if she had said he was popping pills, doing Adderall, if she had said he was on the Molly or something, I might have been on board. Like, Kim is dangerous. It's dangerous. But I ain't never heard nobody kill nobody over the marriage. But Joanna, I don't know. Who is killing people smoking weed? Kim said, excuse me, I gotta blow my nose. No. I gotta stop the camera. How do I stop the camera? Cause my nose is Lord. Hold on. Okay. Hold on. Now my allergies acted up. Okay, so Kim said that Kroy's marijuana use is dangerous for these kids. Okay, she said she wants him tested. She wants every head. She wants look. She wants the hair off of his head. Okay, hold on. We're gonna read the whole article. Shout out to TMZ. It was written today. Okay, Kim Zolciak says she witnessed her estranged husband, Kroy Biermann, smoke pot, and she's afraid for her kids' safety, asking a judge to step in and force him to get a drug test. According to legal documents obtained by TMZ, Zolciak says she's got serious concerns for the safety and well-being of her 4 minor kids who are in Kroy's care. And she points to his marijuana smoking as the source of her fear. She is scared. She is scared for the marijuana. Okay, I am scared for Kim's gambling addiction and her drinking that Jim Beam out of that red cup. That is not what I'm scared for, because you know them drunks get angry. Marijuana just make you go to sleep. Most of it, I don't know. I don't know nothing about drugs. Okay, anyway, says Zolciak is asking the judge to force Kroy to submit to a 5-panel hair follicle drug screen and that he not cut or remove any of his hair until the screen is complete. TMZ broke the story. Both Kim and Kroy filed separate divorce petitions last week. Both are asking for sole physical custody of the kids, and Kroy is asking for sole legal custody as well. Okay. We were already the first to report the kids showing financial problems, owing more than $1 million to the IRS. In his divorce docs, Kroy asked Kim to retain all financial documents, including expense reports as well as income and tax records. Kim states she and Kroy are still living under the same roof with their kids, the same home that went into foreclosure earlier this year. It's got to be interesting. They said the tensions got to be getting, how they living in the same house. It's almost like Nene and Greg was living in the same house. God rest his soul. Okay, and Greg was living in the basement. Nene was upstairs and Greg was downstairs. But I didn't believe they was getting divorced anyway. I thought it was for the show, and they got back together and got married all over again on the show. But I'm digressing because honestly, I don't care about Kim and Kroy. I don't. He said they ain't getting no divorce. They pulling a Nene and Greg. That's what they doing. And then they go get divorced on paper and then do a whole wedding special again. Don't be tardy for the trailer park part 2. Okay. Put a 1 in the chat if you think this is a stunt. Put a 5 in the chat if you believe that Kim and Kroy are going through it. Because how you got I'm just how you gonna go to the press and say that KKK Kroy is smoking too much weed? Okay, I don't understand. Now another thing that's interesting. Hold on, I'm gonna pull it up, man. Another thing that's interesting, okay, is that a lot of the sites have been talking about Kroy getting caught on Grinder. Now it was a who was it? Bravo and Cocktails. They had a blind item, okay, and in the blind item, well, it wasn't a blind item because it had their names in it. Hold on, let me zoom in and see what it said. It said Kroy. Let me put this up here. How I put this up here? Hold on, no. Hold on. Save image. All right. Insert image. Okay. We're going to look at it together. So y'all don't think I'm making up tea. Okay. Because I don't make up tea. I just read it. Now, here's Bravo and Cocktails. Okay, they was talking about it in a podcast. Okay, they was talking about tea on Kim and Kroy's divorce. So now the people is running with it because I be feeling like people be making stuff up. Like podcasts is just podcasts. I don't know, but it says hear more about Kroy being in a gay app, Kim and her huge gambling problem, state of Georgia's proceeding and divorce, and how a jury can decide. Blah 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 blah. So in this particular episode of Cocktails and Gossip, okay, the people say that Kroy was caught on Grinder. That's been rumored around. Now I ain't heard that rumor. I don't know, but the people who have been reporting the rumor got it from this particular source. Okay. It said apparently Kroy was on Grindr preparing to meet with another man. I don't know. What y'all think? Y'all believe it? Do y'all believe it? Or do you think BBL been out there sending anonymous letters to the blogs on behalf of her mama? I think they just trying to make Kroy look bad. Now they talk about Kroy smoking the weed. Kroy doing this. You know, Kroy was an athlete. I don't think Kroy doing all that. I really don't. I mean, I think, he little, he don't like the black people. Okay. But I don't think Kroy is out there smoking the weed and going out and being on the grinder, okay, and looking for boy booty. I just don't see that in Kroy. But he might be, because I know, a lot of the boys like his butt, but he's an athlete. He got a big butt. Okay. Kroy does have a Mr. Woods, y'all need to let me know, whoever in Alpharetta or wherever they live in their area, y'all should be able to tell me if y'all see him. Y'all pull him up. Y'all looking for a strong white man with blonde hair who like it raw or whatever it is they be doing. Whatever it is y'all be doing on their apps, y'all know what y'all be doing on their apps. Now, I got friends I be seeing now. Y'all be doing on them apps. Y'all be doing some freaking stuff on them apps now. Like it raw. I like it this. I like it that. No condoms allowed. Bend over for me. Do this. Do that. I'd be like, oh my God. Am I lying? Am I lying? Y'all know what y'all be doing, okay? But I'm just saying, I'm just an observer, okay? I'm just an observer. I'm all for freedom of sexual expression, okay? Anywho, I'm digressing. You Alfred, he didn't show his face, he just showed it from the neck down, Polar Man. You saw Polar Man. Oh, I wanna know who saw him, okay? And where y'all meet up at, okay? And then when he get there, how do you not say this Kroy? That's Kroy. Driving with a baby seat in the back. It's Kroy. Anywho, I'm digressing. I don't believe it. I think that, like I said before, that Brielle and them is working hard on their mama's behalf, sending stuff to the TMZ, sending stuff to the lower level blogs just to get it out there that Kroy is this bad person because Kroy wants Kim out the house and Kroy is asking for the kids. Now, if he was doing all that, he filed for divorce first, right? He had the unmitigated gall to ask for the house, to ask for Kim to account for all her money, because Kim was paying for everything, because Kroy ain't got that much money no more. He didn't spend everything, so Kim was probably paying for everything with her social media following. He was helping her sell whatever it is she's selling: lotions, tonics, potions, used wigs, and everything else. Okay, he was the man in the warehouse shipping it out. The warehouse being the garage. Okay, so Kroy is entitled to half of their assets. So I think Kim trying to get ahead of everything and stop people from thinking that Kroy is entitled to anything. Now Kim's gonna play the damsel in distress at like, I'm a mother of 4 kids. I need support. I need money. I need the house. Kick him out. When it was Kim doing everything. Y'all know it. I'm Team Kroy, even though I don't care about either one of them, honey. Kim, Kroy, and the kids, the KKK over that child. He said Kroy got turned out by the weed man. Not turned out by the weed man. I cannot with y'all. Kroy deserves it. He was her chauffeur, her housekeeper. He sure was. He was walking around with a gun trying to intimidate the black women on the Real Housewives over there. You're right. He do deserve it. They all deserve it. That's why we watch it with popcorn. Like, who gonna get it? Who gonna get the money? Who gonna get the cars? Who gonna get the kids? Who gonna get them badass kids? Okay, Kroy said he wanted. If I was Kim, I let him have them. Like, he can have the kids, okay? But Kim need the money. So there's that. But she gonna keep them kids. Them kids was her retirement plan, and she knew it. Okay. Look, she got about 10, 15 more years of child support payments. So yeah, she gonna hold on to them kids. Anyway, I'm digressing. I didn't even see what y'all said. Did y'all say it was a stunt? Let me scroll up. Press 1 if y'all think it's a stunt. Press 5. Oh, okay. Some of y'all said, okay. I see y'all. Okay. One choice. I had to scroll all the way back up just to see what y'all said. Y'all think it's a stunt. A lot of y'all think it's a stunt. Okay. Okay. Now when Nene called Kim trash box, yes, it's late. Go to bed. It's late in Atlanta. I don't know what button it is. I'm just gonna guess which button it is. You let me know if this it. Was that it? What that button say, y'all? I just pressed the button. It said so. What it had said? Did it say it's late in Atlanta? This would say it. These buttons not. I tried to put some sound bites in here, and I didn't even. I didn't tag them. I don't know what the sound bites say. So I can't even press the button because I don't know which one say what. You can hear them. What? But what did it say though? You didn't hear nothing. Did you hear that one? Hold on. Let me see. Did you hear that one?
Sleep. It's late in Atlanta.
Because I can't hear when I press the button. Thank you, Quasia, the Real Housewives of Kroy. Y'all still don't hear nothing? Okay. All right, well, I guess. Well, what was it? What did it say? You saying yes? Some of y'all saying yeah. There you go. Okay, what did it say?
Ghetto.
It's late in Atlanta. Oh, okay, it did say it was late. Good night. It's late in Atlanta.
It's late in
Okay,
Atlanta. Good
listen.
night.
I'm trying to make it louder. I was trying to insert them onto the soundboard, and I didn't know how to do it. The last one, that was Nene saying it was late in Atlanta, and the other one saying it's ghetto. Lord, I don't know which is which. Okay, was this good night?
Go to sleep.
Was the first one good night? The second one was ghetto. Okay, thank you. Let me go and write that down. Good night. Okay. All right, now I got it. That's the ghetto.
The ghetto.
Hopefully I can turn it up some.
The
And
ghetto.
this is good night. It's late in Atlanta. Good night. It's late in Atlanta. Okay.
Good night.
That was when remember that was when Kim had called Nene when she was on the show, and Nene was like, "Why'd you hear trash box? Good night. It is late in Atlanta. Go to sleep. It is late in Atlanta." Okay, moving on from KKK Kim and KKK Kroy. Okay. I'm gonna go to Marlo's past last because that kind of ties into next week's Real Housewives of Atlanta. Because even though I kind of don't like how they did Nene. I keep telling y'all, I'm still a fan of the Real Housewives of Atlanta. So I still want them to succeed, albeit with by at least, paying homage to the queen that helped start it all. But there's that. I don't want the show to fail. Okay. That's why I still come on here and talk about it, despite how I feel about it. I might come on here and drag it. Okay. But good, bad, or indifferent, all press is good press when it comes to reality shows. Because think about all the shows I'm not talking about that ain't getting no press. I'm not talking about to my following. So there's that. Okay. But the Real Housewives of Atlanta sucks nowadays. Well, I'm not gonna say it sucks, but the ratings do. Okay. Y'all not watching it. So it don't really matter if it sucks or not, because y'all not even looking at it. Okay. So the ratings came out for Sunday, and I didn't come on yesterday because I'm like, I'm not gonna even rush to drag them. I'm gonna let everybody else drag them, but I ain't see nobody else dragging them. But then again, I don't watch nobody else. But the real look. Okay, so here it is. Okay, here we are. You say, yeah, it sucks. It sucks. It's constructive criticism. Exactly, C. Patterson. And thank you so much for being such a great mod. It's a sinking ship headed for needed a pause and a reboot. Okay, so I do watch binge worthy because Justin did say that they need to maybe recast or something. But here go the numbers. This is the numbers. Is this the number? Okay, they actually came in at number 7, which technically is good. However, comma, the number was 738,000 people watch. Now, of those 738,000 people, 0.36 were in the desired demographics, which is what made them, go up to like number 7. However, all of the people, look, like even like 90 Day Fiance, 1.6 million, 1.5 million. Okay. And they was 0.45 in the demographic, 4-6 in the demographic. And I know a lot of y'all will be like, it doesn't matter. You know, there's streaming networks. We watching on the Peacock. I watch it on the DVR. I watch it on this. I watch it on that. But it doesn't matter what you watch it on. These are the numbers that the advertisers watch, because the advertisers want to know who they're putting their ads in front of. Just like I said during the last live stream when we talked about the ratings. Like, you know, Super Bowl Sunday, the advertisers pay for all of them people who watch right then and there. Okay. That's how we know, you know, what the budget is going to be for the housewives and all of that. Now that the numbers is going down 738, they are in like Potomac numbers. They in the Huntsville what is the other show? Love and Marriage Huntsville number 738,000. Have they ever got lower than that? That is horrible. You said New Jersey had 1 million viewers. Okay. You know, but there's that 90 Day Fiance still killing it every year. You know, that's what I compare it to. But you said don't do Potomac. I'm not doing Potomac, but what I'm saying is with Potomac, like this is good for Potomac. If Potomac has 738, that's great for them. You know what I'm saying? But the Real Housewives of Atlanta in their heyday was having 3.8, 4.2, 2 point whatever. You know, they was up in the number 1 spot on Sunday nights. And, you know, don't get me started. You know, I used to watch The Walking Dead and all that. So it was like a little competition between The Walking Dead and the Real Housewives of Atlanta on Sunday night. For them to be like number 7 on Sunday now, it's looking like, what the hell? An all-time low. Okay, Beverly Hills got 1 million. Is Andy looking at the numbers? I think Andy is looking at the numbers because after the show, you know, the first episode of, you know, Watch What Happens Live normally, you know, features a star from the show for that night because it's Watch What Happens Live after the shows, right? So normally they would bring a Bravo celebrity from the previous show that aired that night on to Watch What Happens Live. So the first episode, it was Kenya Moore. She came on. I didn't watch it. Y'all tell me how it was. Must not have been too good because I didn't see too many viral moments from it. But there's that. And then the second episode, crickets. They had like the Jonas Brothers or somebody. Right. The Jonas Brothers was on there. No housewife. No friend of a housewife. No candy coated click done one went behind the bar. Like, what is going on with that? Like, they really don't care about the housewives. And I feel like that might have been the grand scheme to kick Nene off and get these this all black show with an all black cast off this all white network. But you know, you heard it from me, but I ain't say it. You said to get the Georgia prunes and get for some fresh peaches. They probably will, but the sad thing about that, Tammy, is they would probably kick off this all brown cast because Atlanta is a lot of brown now. I'm not gonna say it's all brown, black. Okay, I'm saying black, not brown, because you know brown indicates Mexicans, everybody else. Then black. Atlanta has a lot of black peaches now in real life, but I think if they kick everybody off and recast, it's gonna be so it's gonna be a big hodgepodge, people. Just know it. It ain't gonna be all black no more. And I feel like that's what they want. He says the prunes. Yes, and where were Candy's millions of followers? Okay, it's Candy's birthday. Y'all didn't want to watch the Real Housewives of Atlanta for Candy's birthday. Y'all didn't want to prove Candy right because Candy said that her following, honey, her loyal following is what put butts in seats. Her loyal following is why when they was on Escape SWV that they said that they deserved more money than SWV was because Tiny and Candy had more Instagram following. You had Tamika over there kissing their ass because they got an Instagram following. That's one thing Candy can do is help you get views on your YouTube page, but clearly she can't get views on the network. Anyway, they need a new cast. I don't watch Dubai. You watch CBS on Sundays? Ooh, what be on CBS? Who is watching your show? Nobody. Okay. So I mean, it's just interesting. Where's all these people? Where's all these millions of people that follow you on Instagram? Kandi, the face of the network, the queen of Real Housewives of Atlanta, the star of the show. Not Kandi, Billy Goat, cool. Okay, she got her Kentucky Fried Chicken commercial. She got her afro wigs. She got her head button violence. She got all the things on there. She gotta, work for her coins. They got her talking about the shooting at Blaze and the shooting at OLG. Uh, Not the once, but the twice. Okay, all the multiple shootings. Okay, but there's that. You said you watching the inside of your eyeballs. You said KFC bought some bots. Is that what it was? Ooh, child, a mess. But I mean that was my thing is it's a sinking ship. Where is the people? 738 is like that's a slap in the face. That's really a slap in the face when it comes to this particular show and these people who have this many social media followers who claim that their social media following supports them. Kandi get more views on her speak on it than the show. No wonder she getting YouTube. No wonder she's invested so much in her YouTube channel. No what look, she had more people watching her and Kenya more live than they did watching the show. Oh, Bravo should be pissed. Okay, Bravo should be pissed off. Okay, so what is the solution to fixing RHOA? To get rid of all the cast, the ratings will dive 6 times faster. Should they bring Kim back because Nene is never returning? Do you think Kim would make the numbers go up? I think more people would leave if Kim came. Andre, listen, I don't work for Bravo. I can't tell them how to fix it. And if I could tell them how to fix it, I wouldn't because they ain't paying me. Only thing I could do is sit here and speculate. That's all I can do. I don't know how you should fix it. I don't know. Bring Nene back. Bring Phaedra back. The standard answers that everybody have. Okay. Bring Portia back. Bring whoever back. Okay. I don't know. Bring on SWV. Make them some honorary housewives. I don't know. Bring the rest of Escape on to be house. I don't know. I don't know. But what I do know is who on there now is keeping the people away. Nobody like Sonya, whatever. I keep messing up her name. I know. I apologize, Sonya. Okay, I apologize. But she seems like a very nice lady. She's very nice. There's nothing I can say bad about her. She seems like a go-getter. She's an Olympic gold medalist. She's a family person. Her husband is fine. All of the above. But people don't tune in to see her. Even Drew seems to be cool. She's a nice girl. I don't know if they trying to get her the Portia act, to be the youngest, naive one who's let her husband run all over her. I don't know, but it's not working. Teresa said he can fix that overnight. Bring Nene, Portia, and Phaedra back. People are sick of the same mundane people like Kandi. Is that the answer? They gave Luann and Sonya from Real Housewives of New York their own show. Hold on, I gotta blow my nose again. Bullets and biscuits, not bullets and biscuits. Okay. Uh, the Housewives formula got tired after the pandemic across the board. I think also what's affecting the numbers, honestly, is the pandemic pushed them out. Remember, they couldn't film because of the pandemic and the restraints that they had on filming and COVID testing and all that. So then they started releasing the new episodes in May, right? And so last season and this season, the new episodes both premiere in May, when normally it premieres in November. November, those are prime time months. November through January, February, whatever. So those are the months that the moms are at home, everybody after school, cooking dinner, all of that. Like these summer months, these spring months, people are outside. Don't nobody want to sit in the house and watch TV. I'm just saying, I don't know. I don't know. You said you watch on Peacock. I don't pay for cable. Is that what it is? Phaedra, Portia, and Cynthia. Well, we'll see. You know what will be really interesting, divine karma, as they say, would be once Phaedra gets on Married to Medicine. What if Phaedra took her social media following and built up Married to Medicine, then Married to Medicine be higher than the Real Housewives of Atlanta? Who knows? The main cast is out. May is throwing it off. That's what it is. Okay. Yeah, the summer we out in the streets. Yes, it's too pretty outside. Look, and then it don't get dark till like 9:30. Honey, put it on at 10. It might have more numbers then, but at 8 o'clock, we still outside. I'm sorry. I'll be watching it when it come on. Anywho, moving on. This week's episode probably be a little bit more explosive. Kandi and Marlo get into it again. Okay, there's a little teaser going around online. Kandi and Marlo talking. Hold on, I would like to play it. Let's see if hopefully Bravo won't cut me off. Let me put my little disclaimer up. Sharon said if they can bring racist Ramona back, they can bring Nene back. Okay. You're right. Kim's name's on the list. Nene's isn't. Kim's on the list. Nene's isn't. Y'all remember that first season? Nene needs to be on the list, honey. Nene needs to be on the list. Yes, Joyce, we about to research, honey. We are about to research. Copyright disclaimer under section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Allowances made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. We are about to research. Shout out to the Real Housewives of Atlanta Total T. Okay. Hopefully, I will be able to play this, but just know I will interrupt it often. And I might even put myself in front of it so y'all can just hear the audio because probably tripping sometimes. But here we go.
Had with Marlo.
Yes.
Right? And you said that you felt like last year she was trying to play you.
She definitely tried to play me.
Oh, I guess Kandi let her come talk.
and I was really
Mayetta
trying to
is talking a little bit more.
You said that in
Thank
Jamaica.
you. You don't talk behind people back.
You said I have nothing to do with you and Kandi's issues.
I don't have
I
anything.
like you and I
speak for
love my sister
myself.
Kandi.
Exactly.
You
Thank you.
definitely.
Let's
And
speak
you
for-
said,
I have no
Marlo, as long
problem
as
with
you're
that.
respectful to me,
Exactly.
that's all that matters.
And you were not. It's about kindness.
So is that all you had to say to me, beautiful?
Girl, bye.
Look, Mayetta is like turning up. Mayetta is like, I'm gonna give me a peach next season. I am going to give me a peach. And look at Kenya looking all smug, honey. Look at Kenya looking all smug. Like, I ain't gotta do all the work. Look at her. Look at her face. Smug. Okay. Hold on. Let me finish. He said Marlo reads her every time. Okay. Mayetta is trying too hard. How is the most boring fake cast supposed to lead the Dine series? Okay. I don't know. I don't see why Mayetta is there. Listen, Mayetta married to a good white man. Mayetta they introduced Kenya to a good white man. But Kenya ain't even divorced yet. But anyway. Or is she
Okay.
not married?
Kandi, what's going on with Blaze? Because we were at Blaze 2 days before.
Before what happened?
So, judging from this and everybody's eyes and Kenya's eyes, producers gave this question to Drew to ask Kandi what happened with Blaze. And Kandi, like it seems like Drew doesn't want to say exactly what. So Marlo is making sure she comes out of her mouth with the pow pow. Okay, with the pow pow pow.
There was like an incident.
What
It was like all
incident?
over the news.
They're fine.
You talking about the shooting that happened at Blaze?
It was a private matter.
Oh, look at Kim, that face. Oh, I wish I could rewind that face, honey. How I make it big? That face. Oh my God. Because Marlo made sure she is going to be held accountable for that pow, 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 pow. Okay. Not an incident. It's not an incident. Don't call it no incident. Look, people, it was bullets involved, biscuits and bullets. Okay. Let me get myself back in here. Hold on.
Okay, I'm going to go home, you guys, because as I say, Kandi Burris never can talk about what she wants. So y'all stop.
I told y'all that. Look, they be watching me. Marlo be watching me. Because I've been saying this for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 years. Kandi never wants to be held accountable. You cannot talk about Kandi's business. Kandi gonna talk about everybody else's business. Then this season, coincidentally, she called Sonya out saying, "Did you take up for me?" Why she gotta take up for you, Kandi? You need to take up for yourself.
Let's talk about when you cut the girl in the face. Then.
Okay, let's
How long ago
she
was
was
it?
over.
Not let's talk about when you shot the girl in the face. Let's talk about when you shot the girl in the face, honey. Let's talk about it, okay? And just so you know, it was on my site that Marlo's situation where she slashed the girl in the face, not shot, but slashed the girl in the face. They reached out to me. And I was the first person to put Marlo's mugshot out, blah, 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 blah. And during that time, Kandi actually had my website on her phone when she was talking to Phaedra. That was season 4, I believe. I'm gonna bring it up in a second. Y'all know I got the receipts.
23 years ago. Everyone loves to bring up things with my past, my mug shots, allegedly me dating the old white men, my mom, the boys. But when it comes,
Ooh, child, y'all know I have to keep doing this because this is what Bravo does to me. Hold on, let me make myself. I made myself big. Okay.
to Kandi, they get that broom, the little Swiffer, and they just sweep it right up underneath the rug.
Mayetta, I had asked you at the
That's
table.
true. Kandi sweeps it right under the rug, okay? But they want to hold Marlo accountable. We talked about this situation. Like I keep telling you that they keep regurgitating stuff. We tired, Kandi. We knew about with the escape situation. We knew about Carlos King going behind your back. We knew about that. We knew about Marlo mugshots. We know about that. We've been talking about that for 10 years. We knew about Marlo slashing the girl in the face. We know about that. Kandi, let's talk about this biscuits and the bullets. Let's talk about the shooting. We don't know about that. We ain't heard you tell us what exactly happened and how it made you feel and how it affected your business. That's what we need to know. Am I wrong? Y'all let me know. Don't y'all want to know how the biscuits and bullets situation affected them? Now, look. Y'all know I got every season. If you go on straight from the A.com, okay, and you want to read recaps of the old episodes, child, they are on straight from the A.com. And here it is. Look, Straight from the A was featured on Real Housewives of Atlanta season 4, episode 10. This when Phaedra and Kandi was friends. So you know that was a long goddamn time ago. Okay. I keep the receipts. I keep the receipts. I am the queen of receipts. Can't nobody take it from me. Okay. But look. Whose mugshot was on the BlackBerry? Whose mugshot was on the BlackBerry? Okay. I was, okay, because I was the one who leaked the information about Marlo being an ex-con. Okay. It was a running joke on my website the entire time because I was calling Marlo mugshot Marlo. Okay. And okay, Marlo even sent me a cease and desist, child. Don't let me pull that up. Hold on. Let me pull it up. Check it out. Find it. Here it is right here. Hold on. Marlo's attorneys want you to know. This was a long time ago. And as you know, Marlo wanted me to give her a public apology, and I gave her one. I want y'all to hear this public apology. Oh, I love the archives. Okay. So Marlo's Hampton's attorneys wants y'all to know that is my Wi-Fi not Wi-Fi? Can y'all see that? Hold on. Hold on. Let me make sure my Wi-Fi on. Yes, on. It's not coming up for some reason. Hold on. Why is it invisible? The doggy cam is on. Marlo's isn't. Hold on, let me fix this. Stop screen. Share screen. Bam, bam. Why is it acting like that? Can y'all see that? It's invisible. Hold on, we're gonna make this work. We are going to make this work. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Y'all can't see it. Oh, you see it? I don't know why I don't see it. Oh. Oh, you see it? Oh, for some reason I'm not seeing it. I'm gonna try it again. I'm gonna put it up there. And I'm just gonna read it like y'all see it. Even though, okay. Okay, now I see it. Okay, anyway. Marlo's Hampton's attorneys want you to know. This is my public apology, child. This was written January 12th. January 19th, 2012. Okay. Look. You see all the mugshots I had put up of Marlo? I had added them to this. Okay, because I post attorney letters. So Marlo had paid this attorney to send me this letter. Okay. And I'm still waiting on the lawsuit. This 2012, we in 2023. It is no lawsuit. Anyway, straight from the A from Marlo Hampton. Okay, we are litigation counsel to Marlo Hampton. We are writing regarding the outrageous statements published by you. Many of them are false. They invade my client's privacy. They are defamatory and they constitute public revelation of private facts. What is public revelation of private facts when you are a public figure? But I'm digressing. It says they also give rise to substantial liability. Publication of an appropriate retraction and apology is demanded. In addition to your immediate ceasing and desisting from this conduct, each of the following are incorrect: that Marlo slashed a girl's face open with a razor or some other sharp object in an argument over a man. They was real specific. It might not have been an argument over a man, but she definitely slashed the girl's face open. Okay. I don't know if it was a razor. It might have been a knife, but she definitely slashed the girl's face open. Then it said Marlo didn't think there was a chance in hell she'd be convicted on the charge. Like, how you gonna tell me what Marlo thought? I don't know what Marlo thought. Anyway, it said that Marlo allegedly said something about cutting a bitch or fighting a bitch, or that Marlo is shady. So they were gonna sue me for saying that Marlo was shady. Yeah, me and my attorney laughed at this letter, of course. But anyway, of course, you would have been informed of the true facts had you checked with my client or her representatives. Not surprisingly, you did not. So, as you were not interested in learning the truth, but rather in publishing and spreading attention-grabbing lies. The despicable lies about my client are spread by the web and in private. You will be held responsible for the harm to my client's reputation. Now, here we are in 2023, and Marlo, didn't Kandi just say Marlo slashed the girl's face, and Marlo said, she talked about something that happened 10 years ago. So Marlo didn't verify it happened, but we already knew that. But I'm digressing. Okay. So anyway, there go the letter. It's on the internet, but here's my here's my apology. I want to be big while I read this to you. Okay. I want to be big while I read this. Dear Marlo Patrice Hampton, I should put like sad music behind it. I'm sorry I jumped the gun and announced that you would be the newest Real Housewives of Atlanta way before Bravo made the decision not to make you an official housewife. I apologize for spilling the beans regarding your extensive criminal past by posting the 7 Florida mugshots that we know of that anyone can find over at the Hillsborough County Sheriff's Department. I'm sorry for posting your hard knocks life story that you sent over to explain why you thought it would be a good idea to carry a concealed weapon to a Florida nightclub and cause bodily harm to a woman you claim was your friend. She sent me a letter and I posted it, but I get that too. I apologize for revealing the truth about your relationship with Charles Grant months before you admitted y'all weren't together. I'm sorry that someone used a Gmail address registered in your name to threaten me online. I apologize that you were locked up so many times and am saddened by the fact that your rap sheet may prevent you from ever becoming a law enforcement official. I apologize for never signing a confidentiality agreement with your attorneys. And last but not least, I'm sorry for not kissing your ass like that other blogger and drooling over your designer duds. So again, Marlo Hampton, for all those things, I apologize. But unless I receive a cease and desist from the family of the victim who committed suicide years after you were found guilty of and served time for that brutal aggravated battery with great bodily harm charge, then my posts stand as is. I'm sorry. Also, I've been asked by Marlo's attorneys to publish her press release on the slashing incident, which I already did days before they emailed their letter. And it's right there too. So in conclusion, I sincerely apologize to the entire world for posting any quote unquote misstatements that may have made Marlo P. Hampton's irrelevant as relevant. Geez, some of you shady bitches are so effing ungrateful. Slams MacBook. And then my Twitter said, and the moral of this story is all you need is a nice car and couture, and people will kiss your ass and think you're a great person. The end. Okay, the end. Yes, the girl offed herself. Yes, and the family sent me a letter about it. Okay, and we can go into the archives. Okay, first let me read Marlo's statement about the slashing. So y'all, I gotta cover all my bases. This is Marlo's statement. Okay, Marlo said in her official statement. This was in January 2012. I am shocked and saddened to hear of the recent distortions of events and false accusations. I need to get my Marlo voice. Hold on. And false accusations disseminated over an altercation I was involved in a dozen years ago. It had been my preference, out of respect for the person involved as well as her family, not to speak about this incident publicly, but the recklessness with which the story is being manipulated has forced me to come forward. I was in my early 20s, and what took place started out as an argument with someone who was once my friend over the phone. In the first incident, I was ambushed at my house and badly beaten. Though the charges were initially filed, those charges were later dropped, and I filed a restraining order. As disturbing as the carrying of a weapon may seem, it was quite common in the environment in which I was raised. And not only I, but also the person involved in the altercation had each brought weapons to protect ourselves. There was a confrontation. Her knife dropped. Mine did not. This is Marlo, honey. Nene's Kim's name's on the list. Nene's isn't. Her knife dropped. Mine didn't. Okay. And then I said, hold up. Y'all had a knife fight. Where they do that at? Okay. The attorney said that wasn't true. The attorney said that didn't happen. Okay. Anyway, Marlo said in her letter, I was arrested and convicted of aggravated battery, for which I served 6 months in jail. What is so disturbing about the false reports now circulating is that it was she, my friend, who appeared in court on my behalf and fought to reduce my sentence. Like many people, I was deeply saddened by her untimely death 6 years later and shocked at the recent attempts to connect me to it. Ultimately, it does disservice to her and her family to guess and draw conclusions as to her state of mind when she committed suicide. Those reasons are obviously personal and painful to do, not deserve to be speculated on for the purpose of entertainment or drawing viewers to your site. She and her family remain in my prayers. My attorneys will be sending a cease and desist letter with a with a request for a retraction. The retraction never came. Okay, the retraction never came, and the retraction didn't come because the family of Marlo's deceased victim actually reached out to me. You said it sounded like Marlo. Okay, so hold on, let me put this in here. Oh no, I am the queen of receipts. All of this is on straightfromtheA.com. Okay, straightfromtheA.com. This was written January 8th, 2012. The family of Marlo Hampton's deceased victim wants you to know. There's Marlo's mugshot. Okay. I was first to bring her to your attention and honestly excited about I was first to bring Marlo to your attention and I was excited about the prospect of Nene Leakes having a real art nemesis, but sadly it wasn't meant to be as she won't be an official part of the cast. I know I've been hinting about the tea I got on Marlo and thank you guys for being so patient. Here's the tea, so take a long sip, okay? Hold on. So this is what Marlo has said. People act like they don't have a past. I've had problems in my life. I've had a couple of run-ins with the law, blah, 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 blah. And so here is what the people have sent me. Okay. My name is blank. I removed her name. The young lady that Marlo slaughtered was my sister. My sister's son, and my family does not have any ill feelings towards Marlo. That's between her and God. All we ask is for her not to refer to my sister as a bitch. I even mention her name because she passed away. We wish her luck in her career. Okay. As y'all know, Marlo's initial arrest was in 1998 for the aggravated battery charge. Marlo slashed the girl's face, and the girl ended up committing suicide because, she didn't. Yeah, here it is right here. Hold on. Here go the whole story. In 2005, 6 years after Marlo viciously disfigured her face, the 33-year-old Florida woman chose to leave her son behind and committed suicide by jumping off of a Florida bridge. Okay, somebody said, I received a call stating she had jumped to her death. She was a beautiful, strong minded young woman who leaves behind a son. We will never honestly know what drove her to this decision or what drove her to that moment of desperation. We do know that she left behind fun loving memories. Like I said in my post, while it is will never be clear what drove the young mother to take her own life, one thing's for sure, having her face scarred for life definitely didn't help. I'm sure there will be inquiries about the victim's identity after this post. However, I personally chose not to include her name or even though it's public record. This is all about Marlo and her shadiness, and while I understand how Bravo could be held legally accountable if she were to fight it out again on camera. So this was way back then. So, Marlo has cleaned up her act. Okay, Marlo don't carry razor blades around no more, and she ain't been slashing nobody's face. And there's that. Okay, so again, the girl was disfigured, as Marlo said. She didn't, you know, do it on purpose. Or not. They both was fighting. That's what Marlo said. The girl ain't here to tell her story. That's all I know. So there's that. So Kandi bringing up 10-year-old T. Is it T? It's T, but we talked about it 10 years ago. But Kandi still needs to be held accountable for the pow over at the Blaze and at the OLG. Not just one restaurant, too. And for Kandi to be like, oh, and that happens all the time at Atlanta restaurants, it doesn't. So moving on from that. Okay. Moving on from that, you said she should still be in jail. Child, she was in jail for a long time. She was in jail for a long time. I think they both was fighting. The girl wasn't, DEAD after the fight. So there's that. And then all her other arrests that came after that, that's why she got like 7, 8 mugshots or whatever, was because of probation violations. Once black people get in the system, they keep you there no matter how small your charge. You could have got the fight when you was 18 years old. The fight is over, the damage is done, and they keep you in the system over and over and over again. So I'm not gonna blame Marlo for that. The girl, died 6 years after the incident. So, there's that. Now, moving on. You said, how was she able to get her nephew? Because she didn't serve her time, child. She served her time. There's that. You said moving. You said Michelle focused on Marlo too much, proves Kandi's point and is a distraction from her restaurant shootings. Well, I mean, we talked about her restaurant shootings. How many times you want us to talk about it? I spent an hour on Kandi's restaurant shootings the other night. Okay. The cousin being pow by the employee, that's an issue that they're still going through. That happened at Blaze. And then a few years before that, the OLG in East Point getting shot up in front. And they say that a little 12-year-old boy caught a stray bullet and is still going through things. So listen, Kandi got a lot of stuff going on. And her stuff is now. Marlo's stuff is 20 years ago. So I mean, you tell me, like, we dealing with now. The reality show is reality. And yes, Marlo should perhaps talk about it. But like she said, out of respect for the girl's family and all that, she chooses not to, and that's her right. Now, Kandi, on the other hand, she got a business that's still in business, that's still today, so I think that she needs to talk about it. Yes, look it up. Look it up. Did you know that Kandi is being sued for the 2020 shooting? Okay. I had heard that, but I didn't dig into it. But I did hear that. Yeah. It was about the little boy, wasn't it? Radiance. So she don't want to talk about it because she involved in all these lawsuits, child. Her cousin probably sue her next. Anyway, click this link if you want to join. Let me know what y'all think about tonight's topics. I ran my mouth a little too long. Okay, I give y'all a little 20 minutes of chatter. If you want to call in and let me know what you think about the ratings for RHOA being so low. Is it the end of RHOA as we know it? Okay, what happened to these 4 million views they used to get? What happened to Candace's 10 million Instagram followers? Why y'all weren't tuned in? We want to know. We talked about Kim and Kroy's divorce. Okay, we talked about Kim wanting Kroy to take a test and say he is addicted to marijuana. and she is concerned for the kids' safety. We talked about Rollie getting a BBL, and people are dragging her about her BMI. We talked about Marlo's past. Okay, why y'all ain't hit that like button? Yes, hit that like button. Hit that like button. Okay. Hi, Mr. Woods. How you doing?
What's going on,
What's
lady?
going on, Mr. Woods?
How are you doing?
I'm good.
Well, first and foremost, everybody worried about Kandi birthday. My birthday was on Saturday, and I'm 41, young and fine. So we're gonna put that out there first and foremost.
Happy
Hello, somebody.
birthday.
Thank you, lady. Appreciate you. Um, I'm not gonna talk about Rollie. That's trash. I'm not talking about that. I'm not gonna disrespect that lady. Whatever she wanna do with her body, that's her body. That's an irrelevant topic for real. But I understand why you did it. Um, Kim and Kroy, you know what's sad is, I'm sorry, let me turn my TV down. And Drew Sidora on this episode of Girlfriends. But anyway, um, you could tell she creating a storyline because she broke. Andy has that type of thing or whatever to where with his favorite housewives, when they go broke, he always bring them back so he can get them out of debt. You see what I'm saying? And so like this is a storyline. Remember
Nene
that?
said that Kim gonna always be okay.
Yeah, she gonna always be okay because he's white, she's white. Let's be clear. They're gonna stick together just like we stick together. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I don't really care. Now, this story about Kroy being on Grindr, girl, if Kroy is on Grindr, busting it open for these boys, he
Do you
either
think?
hop. No,
Do you
because
think?
what's sad is like anytime, I don't know, anytime that an attractive man goes through a divorce or something like that, that gay rumor always comes out, whether you white, black, Hispanic, whatever like that. And I think it's
It's going
disgusting.
on with Drew and Ralph.
Yeah,
Same thing.
that you know what I'm saying? Like it's so disgusting. It's going on with Martell now and Carlos King. Get into that. You know what I'm saying? And it's sad because people don't want straight men and gay men to coexist, but y'all kind of put, I'm not saying y'all, let me not say y'all because I want to generalize. Some people want to put the gay title on these men like it's a bad thing. Hello, we alive here and well, and it's not a bad thing to be gay. You feel what I'm saying? So it's kind of
I
like,
think that's why I think it's coming from Kim's side, like Brielle or something.
yeah,
Because to me, putting a gay stigma, and it's not a stigma, but putting a gay label on him is almost like saying women, he don't want y'all. Like, you know what I'm saying? Stopping his play from getting another woman or something, if that makes sense.
right. And you know, everybody is freaks nowadays. Michelle, she probably saying that because he might have pegged him, might have, you know, ate them groceries or whatever like that, because that is a common thing now, you know. So, and then another thing that was said, about him smoking weed, Kim Zolciak. If you don't go sit your tail down, weed is legal almost everywhere, and you want him to get
Except Georgia.
drugged.
Not legal in Georgia. Now.
Okay, well, it's not legal in Texas.
We
But I'm
like
just
it
saying.
here.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But why are you drug testing him? Like, come on now. That's ridiculous. Like, that's really sad. Like, you know, that's all I have to say about that. Now, let me get into this. These ratings are horrible. I'm embedded in your motherfucking brain. I'm sorry. Is that what she said? Girl, no, you're not. Ain't nobody watching. You and Kenya, y'all not leads. Y'all are features. Y'all are code. Y'all can't carry it. That's why Kenya can't get no acting job right now, baby. Hello, somebody. Candy got all these acting jobs and all that's this, that, and the third, but she ain't carrying the show like she's supposed to. Because she was really talking about how I'm gonna be on y'all screen and I'm doing this and I'm doing that. But baby, when you sign that contract, you gotta deliver. Okay. And if people pay attention, Sheree and Marlo is delivering. They giving
Sheree is
Kenya,
delivering this season.
yeah,
I gotta give it to her.
she's delivering. And the thing about it is, Kenya and Kandi is getting a taste of their own medicine. And let me say something about Kenya. I want to meet her. And I want her to get disrespectful to me. And I'm going to show her what aggressive look like. Because I get so sick and tired of women attacking men and saying whatever the hell they want to. And then when we pop off, y'all want to play this victim role and try to call us aggressive. And then on top of that,
Agreed.
girl, you black. Okay? Because there's some women that you know, that like to say whatever they want to. You know what I'm saying? And then, like, if I popped off at you, Michelle, it would be a whole thing. Oh, he ain't nothing but this. He a sissy. He's that. He's that. You know what I'm saying? It would be all this type of stuff. However, that word aggressive, you got to take that word and throw it out the window. Martell didn't do nothing but give her what she deserved. He called her a hoe because you is. You want to talk about? I was trying to talk to you, baby girl. I wasn't. Don't nobody want your slew-footed, ugly face, blumpy face, all of that. Girl, get them fillers out your face
But
because you
Kenya,
are
when you think about it,
Asian.
Kenya be low key flirting with Martell though.
Exactly because guess. Yeah, I'm sorry. Go ahead. My bad. I'm excited.
Remember when when he called Sheree on FaceTime and Kenya was
Yeah.
all in the phone. Hey, Martell.
Yeah.
Hey,
On the
Martell.
reunion.
Yeah.
Miss Sheree gonna call you back, Martell, because guess what? Kenya has that spirit on her. She has that spirit on there.
Speak on it.
Whenever you see somebody that's attractive and you might not think the woman don't look as good or don't look as look better than you or whatever like that, you did it to Apollo, you did it to Ralph. You feel what I'm saying? You did it to Ross. Like people got to pay attention to it. Now you're doing it to Martell. These are attractive men. Peter, she didn't do it to Ty, little short Napoleon ass. Why she didn't do it to him? Why she didn't do
She's
it to
the
him?
epitome of, you know how they say, oh, he only like you because, why he hitting me? He only like you. He hitting you because he like you. That's basically Kenya.
Right.
She's
And
talking
then
shit because she like you.
and she projects because guess what? She has not her picking of men has not always been great. So she's projecting because Mark is dragging her around the world, whatever contract agreement that they signed, he giving her a taste of her own medicine. That's why she's trying to have an auction about this house, baby. Like, girl, like get into it. You know what
Yeah,
I'm
because she's
saying?
gonna sell the house and she's gonna have to give him some money.
Right. And then let's talk about Kandi sitting up in here. And I hate a tit for tat type of person. Girl, this is 2023. We want to know what happened in them shootings. We want to know who you put on your payroll that you didn't do a background check on that came to work drunk and decided to shoot your relative. Girl, now when the producers call you out, you talking about oh, it's a legal matter. Lie number one. Because if it was a legal matter, it would never made it to the blogs. Kandi, you cannot try to have this picture perfect image, baby. We all make mistakes. So when Marlo said, I'm ready to go home, because you don't want to talk about it, they tired. They gonna get Kandi. That's why they put Drew Sidora up to it. Because Drew Sidora like, I'm gonna be here and I'm gonna stay. Because guess what? Drew Sidora gonna have one of the best storylines and they're gonna bring her back because of this divorce. You feel what I'm saying?
They restarted filming for her. Remember?
Yeah, restarted filming for her because her and Ralph been acting since they got on the show. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's funny to watch, but they doing what they supposed to do to get that check. What's sad is that when you don't have humility and you kill or step on all these people to get to the top, you got to see all those people on the way down. You feel what I'm saying? And the thing about RHOA, Michelle, you remember when we were in the pandemic? Remember how I told you that they were trying to change the demographic of these women? And I know you pay attention to it. They did New York the same way. They got rid of the whole cast and brought back all young women. All young women. And then they did the legacy because I'm sure Ramona and all of them, you know what I'm saying, said something to Andy. But the thing about it is, this is what's going to happen to RHOA. How do y'all go from being this is a legendary show that put the whole franchise of Housewives on the map? On the map. And now y'all got 738,000 views.
That's embarrassing.
That is embarrassing for us as a culture because it shows you that we tired of y'all. We tired of sitting around watching Kenya and Kandi dipping everybody's business or whatever like that. I'm tired of, and now Kandi, you want to talk about you headbutting. I'm glad Courtney is coming for her. Courtney, I'm glad they put Courtney on there to antagonize her. Because didn't they sit Portia down and jump on Portia when Portia was whooping tail every season? And threatening people? Then they said, well, we're concerned because, if you nuff, we going to, all this old type of stuff, whatever like that. So it's just so crazy how this lady that has such a great representation in the industry, now she acting a donkey for TV, but she don't want to talk about a shooting. All you have to say is, listen, this happened, he's fine, or whatever like that. I know y'all want to address it. Talk about it, because baby, you want to talk about who Martell's sleeping with in Atlanta with Mayetta, old big four-headed ass. You want to sit around and talk about that? You know what I'm saying? Like you want, and I'm gonna tell you this much. They putting the battery in Mayetta back because they want Mayetta to be on the show. Mayetta, baby, going back to that man that you got and sit down. because you can't get with Marlo. Because what y'all trying to do is poke Marlo because y'all want Marlo to go off, but they gonna keep giving it to Kandi, and them ratings gonna keep dropping because ain't nobody watching live TV on Sundays. Everybody's watching the NBA, and don't nobody care about the Housewives no more. So when this season is over, Kandi gonna be sitting there on her speaker telling us something. Yeah, I don't really want to talk about it. Just like she was telling us some. I don't
No,
really
but
want
her
to talk
speaker
about it.
only getting more views than the show.
Right, because she's getting a check from YouTube, baby. She's trying to take
Well, we know
everybody.
that, but I'm just saying. I told y'all she was sanctioned by Bravo. Bravo gonna take her coins from that too. They might already be getting a percentage of her YouTube check, knowing them.
Yeah, because all of, like on Bravo right now, Vanderpump Rules, The Real Housewives of New Jersey,
Beverly Hills.
but Beverly Hills is not out right now. I'm talking about like
No.
shows that are right
Maybe
now. But
Potomac.
well, not. I'm gonna get to Potomac in a minute. All those shows right now, Michelle, they all have better ratings than The Real Housewives of Atlanta. You want to know why? Because they have authenticity in the shows. Like they show the good, the bad, the ugly. I know you ain't never seen Vanderpump Rules, but it's a mess, but it's a real reality mess. You know what I'm saying? And so like we tired of seeing this formula where, okay, let's talk about Sheree and her she by Sheree. Or let's talk about Sheree and her man. Well, let's talk about Kenya and why you don't have no man. You're not a housewife, boo. You're not a housewife. Let's talk about really put, you know what I'm saying? Let's put them on a hot seat. I want them two on the hot seat. And I've been telling y'all
It
for a
never
long time.
was.
I wanted Kandi in the hot seat, and I'm glad. I'm glad she, and what really pissed me off too, she got mad because Courtney called her ghetto. Baby, you just did a KFC commercial for a white corporation, and you a black business owner. And I'm gonna tell y'all just like this. I don't agree with it. I won't agree with it. Any black business owner in the United States of America that has any business, how would you go and sell your show for a check and you are a black business owner in the Mecca, which is Atlanta?
Thank you.
Let's talk about it.
I said that already.
That's a slap in the face to every black person in the world. And my friends was like, Woods, you delusional. No, because all money ain't good money. Like, let's be from a business standpoint, when you start off as a business or whatever like that, you sell fried chicken. You sell soul food, baby. KFC is the worst. You know what I'm saying? It's the worst. But
think
then you
about
like
this, like on the flip side, she allowed Bravo to drag her business. Like she had a whole show focused on her business and them selling fried chicken, and she allowed Bravo to show all that stuff in the kitchen and be nasty and their
Right.
low
They definitely
health
got
scores.
exploited.
And so it's
There
like
you go.
bottom line is that I'm saying all of this is because when we stand together, we stand together. But in these type of shows, we were so excited when this show first came out. And I ain't even gonna talk about Andy pea-headed ass or what he said in his book about Nene and how whenever he said that the door is closed because Nene called him a racist and then went to work and another white coworker was joking about it, calling him a racist. And you want to put that in your book like it's funny. People, y'all better wake up, honey. Y'all better wake up and see what's going on because they pushing it out. And when Married to Medicine come back, let me tell you something, Michelle. Phaedra about to bring out everybody. The LGBT community that roll with her. Oh, we definitely gonna watch Married to Medicine, and we gonna definitely give the views to that. You gonna watch? Mark my word, because everybody been waiting on Phaedra.
But it's
And
still
if they,
Bravo too, but we ain't gonna even go there. But Miss
yeah, well,
Woods, thank you for calling.
yeah, I'm just saying, but I'm just saying, like, but that's my jizz or whatever like that, because I wanted to get on here kind of early and not wait and say my piece because people got to start paying attention to what's really going on. I don't care how much money you have as a black person. Don't say you for us and then you do stuff like that. I'm just not gonna agree with that. And I'm sorry, Kandi. If I saw you in Atlanta, I would tell you that to your face, and I would dare Dawan and his boo to jump on me because we can go toe to toe, flow for flow, or whatever, honey, Miss Mamas.
Okay. Well, appreciate you,
night.
Mr. Woods.
Mr. Woods,
Happy birthday.
Hold on,
my
Taurus,
birthday
we
was
gotta talk.
yesterday.
Oh, happy birthday. Come on, Taurus. Come on,
It's
Taurus.
all about the Tauruses.
Oh, y'all
Yeah, and
Taurus
Kandi is
is
a bad representation of us. I'm so
Right,
sorry.
right.
So,
And Candy's
but y'all have
birthday
a good
is
night.
today. Happy
Michelle, are you
birthday
going
to
on?
Candy Bird.
Yeah, happy birthday and all that type of stuff. Every man wants a woman. Michelle, you going on Patreon tonight or not?
Yes.
Okay, because then I can really get wrong. Okay. All
Okay.
right, y'all.
I see
I'm
y'all
going back
over
in
there.
the chat.
See y'all
All
over
right.
there at midnight. Okay. Good night. Hold on, Mickey. Hey, Mickey. What's going on?
Hi, Michelle. How are you doing?
I'm good. What would you like to
I
talk?
agree with everything you done said. You know, Kenya to me has always been caring. Kenya it always like to poke the bear. She's the aggressor and then she becomes the victim. You wanted a moment with Martell. You decided, you know what, I need to produce this scene. I'm just gonna, I gotta do what I gotta do. You wanted a moment with him. He gave it to you, and then now you're the victim. It's like, girl, stop it already. Please stop. We've seen this time and time and time and time again. Like, just stop it already. Like, I know y'all don't have anything to talk about, but this whole he's aggressive. He's this. She should know better. And then she's referencing Bob and yada, yada, yada. It's like, girl, just please. Just please.
Right. I mean, she always brings up everybody else's situations, but what about hers? What about the way Mark
Exactly.
talked to her? What about the way Matt treated her? What about all these things that she's been through? Like, I understand you got your own trauma and your own issues with men, but water seeks its own level. Like, at some point, you choosing the same man over and over again has to do with you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to work on yourself to draw and attract other things. You know what I'm saying? So,
You never said anything to Mark. You never clocked him. You never said anything. You just, you was just going with the flow. And now you always have a problem with somebody else's husband / boyfriend, fiance, what have you. It's just tiring, honestly. Like, just stop it. The ratings, Lord have mercy. It just week after week, even though this is only episode 2, but even with last season, it's like the Titanic, exactly what Phaedra said. The Titanic. It's really a sinking ship. And I agree with Mr. Woods. I would not, and I've never watched Married to Medicine a day in my life. I only sometimes see the funny clips that go viral every now and then. But I would not be surprised if Miss Phaedra Parks steals the show and, basically outdo RHOA. I would not, because Phaedra has been in the conversation for years.
mhm.
You know what I'm
But I
saying?
mean, it would just be karma because Candy's been blocking her bag for years, and then she go over to another show because Candy's blocking her bag from coming back to the Housewives. Now the Housewives is sinking, and you building up a whole nother show.
I
Like
would not
if that ain't
be.
karma, I don't know what is.
I wouldn't be surprised. And her and Heavenly, apparently they're gonna have a feud, whatever. I think that would be interesting to watch. As for that scene, child, let me tell you something. You can't have your nephew propped up in a sling. You don't want to talk about it. And then you want to shut that down. And then they all get together. Apparently that scene was followed by her and Courtney kind of got heated. And then after that, that's when they brought up the whole, Blaze situation. See, Sanya and Drew, they're trying to be like Cynthia Bailey Jr., Bone
And then where's Cynthia gonna fit
Collector.
in at? Isn't she coming back this season too?
I think she's gonna make a cameo for 2.5 seconds, but they're trying to they are trying their best to bring the drama and bring up situations and confrontations and stuff like that. Drew, you can tell they told her to say that. They're like, oh, so what happened with Blaze? And Candy's face, it's like she saw red. She saw red. She was just like, what?
Right.
Then we can talk about the girl that slashed her face. For one, we all know Marlo has a past. If it didn't stop Bravo to put her on TV at this point in time, it's like, don't nobody really care. To
Yeah,
me,
everybody talked about that. You talking about something that's 20 years ago. It don't
this
make no
20
sense to me.
that happened, you said in 98. That's over 20 years ago. To me personally, I prefer Marlo when she was Nene's sidekick, when they was running around. I think they were funny. Her as a housewife, to me, I don't really see it for her that much. She's kind of, I feel like she exploited her nephews and stuff like that. But to that be her comeback, it's like, girl, like, stop it already. That happened during when I think they were filming the shooting, right? Or was it prior?
It was prior.
Prior, but it was
Right
still
before.
around that
Yeah.
time. It was still
Yeah.
around that time. So it's like, just say, it's something brief, like what she said in her confessionals. It's an ongoing, legal matter, and I'm just happy he's okay. She could have flipped it and try to get sympathy from them. Oh, my nephew, I raised him, I love him. She could have flipped it if she wanted to.
Yeah. Yeah. But
But
she was
she
being too
didn't.
protective or whatever. You're right.
But my thing with Kandi is you can kiki and throw shade about Sheree and her failed business. But the second your business is has like negative press, you don't want to talk about it. And that's why Marlo was like, girl, you want to sweep everything under the rug and only want to talk about the good things. I think they're slowly trying to get Kandi up out of there, or like starting to humiliate her. They canceled her show. That was a big hit for Kandi. She might not talk about it, but that was a show that was centered around her business. And the fact that they canceled it, if Lisa Vanderpump can have her show now in, I don't know, 10, 11 seasons, and she hasn't been on Housewives in a very long time, Lisa Vanderpump, and her show still be going on, and I think they have like really high ratings right now. It's like, y'all can't give Kandi that same, you couldn't give her a season 2. I think they're slowly trying to X her out. These people only, they build you up just to bring you down. We've seen it with Nene. Maybe this might be the beginning to the end for Kandi, because now it's like nothing's off limits. If even Marlo is saying all of that and they're airing it, and they're like, yeah, girl, like, you got to work. Like, what are you doing? You have to talk about it. Maybe they're not maybe she doesn't have as much leverage as we say she does. Maybe, the jig is up. Maybe
Jig might be up. I mean,
might
there's
be up.
you can only be on top for so long. I mean, it is
Yeah,
what
and
it
she
is,
can't even
but
get
we'll
people
see.
to watch this show. Where are these people, Kandi? You can't get people to watch TV. What's going on? What's really going on?
You're right.
Ciao.
Well, I appreciate you, Mickey. Thank you for calling in tonight.
Thank you, Michelle. Have a good night.
All right, you too. Hey, Taurus.
Hey.
What's going on?
It's funny because Kenya thinks she the sugar honey iced tea. And I'm just like, you can't be the sugar honey iced tea when you deflecting all the time. Like, you're using someone else's storyline as your storyline just to be messy. And as far as her show was garbage. It was lame. She barely had any airtime. People bring up Lisa Vanderpump, but from what I can see, she's open. She talks about her family, business. She's open. Kandi don't talk about sugar honey iced tea. She's very much a closed book. She's not open. I'm an open book. Ask me any other question about my child, I'm open. Like, Kandi won't open up about nothing. You gotta pull teeth just to get her to talk about her business. You advertising another business instead of your own business. Embarrass yourself on national television. Congratulations. Your family should have told you, like, ma'am, I don't think that's a good idea. But she did it. But as far as, her trying to bring up Marlo's situation, like you said, it's done deal. It's damn near almost pushing 20 some years. Like, come on now. You can't bring that up. Like, and honestly, Marlo should have took that and ate that shit up. I would have been like,
We don't
yeah.
know what she did. We didn't see the whole scene. Now.
Right,
It's come on,
some stuff get cut out. But if I was, Marlo, I would have been like, yeah, it happened. I grew from it. It is what it is. It's a done deal. That happened years ago. Let's talk about what's in the present and what's going on now. Like, you trying to bring up something from the past. You deflecting. But
I appreciate you, Taurus. I will see you over on the Patreon. I'm getting ready to go over there next.
Tragedy. I'm at work, man.
All right. Well.
All right. I'll be over there.
All right. Y'all be killing me at like I know what y'all doing. I know I'm at work. I don't know what y'all doing. How I know you at work? I'm at work right now. True D. Hey, how you doing?
I'm doing fine. How
Hello.
are you?
Good. How you doing?
Hello, can you hear me? I'm
Yes, I
fine.
can hear. Turn down
This
your
is
other
my first
devices.
time. I want to. Okay, let me do. Can you hear me better?
I can
No?
hear you, but it's the echo. It's a delay, I guess.
I guess I have my AirPods in. I'm hoping.
Okay, go ahead. I
Is
won't
it
speak. I'll listen to you.
okay?
Go ahead.
So I want to lead off with saying I've been watching your show for forever, at least for the
Thank
past like 4 or 5 years, and it finally took me until now to like hop on. So I'm happy about that to speak. Secondly, I do want to address, I feel like it's I feel like they're purposely setting up the Real Housewives of Atlanta to in their demise. Like I think they purposely want to see their ratings continue to diminish because it has been happening for the past few years. And I want to say Kandi, she's asking Sonya to defend her, but how can Kandi has never put her business out since season 9, or was it 8, when that was the last time that we actually knew anything about, the lies that was put out about Kandi.
Yeah.
So it's like, how can anybody defend her? Because I'm happy, as mentioned before by, I think it was Mr. Woods, I'm happy that they're finally bringing her some fire to that ass and bringing her to attention. Because Kandi, to be the moneymaker, I need her to show me something. I need to see something different. And
Right. She finally working for her chick.
finally, because I believe she's always going to be number 2. Like, she can win the true mass singer, she can win everything else, but she's not giving us what we need. She's not what we need.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm kind of
Well,
nervous because it's my first
don't
time.
be
So
nervous. Don't be nervous. Don't be nervous. I was hoping
yeah.
somebody call and disagree with me. All y'all keep calling saying the same thing. I'm like, yep, you right. You right. You
What do
right.
you want us to disagree with you about? What is
I
one thing
mean,
that you
no, I
think should
don't
be
want you to disagree with me because I know I'm always right. But I'm just saying, I'm just thinking that some people might call and be like, I'm Team Kandi. Kandi don't have to do this. This her business. You know what I'm saying? So I just, want to hear from
I
some
get
Kandi
that
Cody
part.
pickers.
I mean, I support from one ATL into another. I support Kandi and her business, but when you talk about her previous scores for her businesses, I went to Camp Creek when OLG first opened. I never been there. Someone had to take me out on a date for me to go to the one off of Peter Street. So it was kind of like maybe that's when I don't know all the shootings, but I'm like, that's kind of crazy because I would see that it's OLG, you get excited, but it's like it's not even open.
Man, it's so many restaurants in Atlanta. Oh, when you live here, OLG and Blaze, no shade to Kandi, but those aren't our first choices.
Exactly. When I went there, I was like, the chicken not even all that great. Not to be, but I'm like the chicken wasn't all that. I'm looking for my grandma chicken, and I'm looking for some great seasoning. I'm looking for, me to want to come back. I haven't been back. That was a one-time date, and I wouldn't. It's not something I see the long lines, but it's not something that I'm recommending somebody check out purposely.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
but
I think it's for like Real Housewives fans when they come to town, they want to go to, Candy's restaurants, Nene's restaurants, and when Peter was open, Peter's restaurant. You know what I'm saying? So I think they all benefit from being on the show, and they try to make money from that because people come here and they hope to see Kandi or Nene or whoever, like Peter in Bar One. They go there to see him. And,
can we talk about how people are getting into Drew this season? I watched. I don't watch the actual series. I just watch the clips. But when I look at the comments of people, like they missed the first episode because she was with her father. That was pretty shitty. Raph, he made an appearance to support his boy when he should have been supporting his wife.
mm.
That's how
Well,
I
I think
feel.
they
But
say she was
to
actually,
each
that might have been an excuse, not to say that her father isn't sick, but they say she was actually working on her contract. She was in contract negotiations which is why Ralph still represented, I guess, for the family. And they knew she was coming back, but she, it is what it is. She just went on the first episode. But yeah, I think it's wrong that Ralph was there. I mean, he shouldn't have been there. Ralph needed to be.
So did they have to come back to when the divorce, when everybody started mentioning all the blogs, did they have to go back on camera and like record some additional scenes just to get
Yeah,
that?
they had actually wrapped up the season, and so they restarted filming again to get that drama on camera because from what
They
I
need it.
understood, the season wasn't given anyway, so they needed some more footage. So they filmed, another 30 days to get all of that, to get everybody's responses to that stuff. So.
Well, ultimately, I hope that I've been watching Real Housewives since season 1, back in like 2008 was that 2007, 2008, back when I was in high school. So
oh shit,
yeah, I mean yeah, I hear people saying
okay.
the Taurus, and I'm like, my sister and brother, they're Tauruses. Shout out to all of them, happy birthday. But ultimately, Pisces, we're running
No, it's
things.
Team Leo around here. I'm
You
gonna
want
let
to
you
be a
have it because you're a
lion.
Pisces, but it's Team Leo.
I appreciate it. So
All
I
right.
think that's going to be it for me for
Well,
my
thank you
first
for
time.
calling in, True D. You should call in more often.
I'll think about it.
Don't be scared. I won't bite or nothing. It's not
I
that
don't
nasty.
believe you will.
Okay, good.
All right.
Well, thank you, True D. Good night. Hold on. I'm gonna take this last call, then I'm headed over to the pay. I'm headed over there. TT.
Hey, Michelle.
Hi.
Can you hear
How
me?
are you? Yes. How you doing?
Fine. To be honest, I really just like got here, but I was like, let me just say hi.
Well, come on
But
in, say hi, honey. We was talking about the
what
Real
is
Housewives of Atlanta ratings. We was talking about Marlo's sordid past. We talked about Kim and Kroy's divorce and Kim accusing Kroy of being a weed head and say she want
oh
him to take a drug test. And we talked about Rollie's BBM. You could chime in on either one of them. 3 minutes. You got it.
okay? Well, I was Team Kim last time, so I'm gonna just pick Kim. But I kind of feel like when I had came on your thing and I was saying like how I was happy for Kim, and then when I seen how Kroy was wanting custody of the kids, I was like, oh, he knows that she's going to be like more successful than he already knows that she's going to be more successful than he's going to be, and it's
Cause
like
she
okay,
probably been paying all the bills. Like her and Brielle and Ariel, they all got this social media thing going. And remember when Kim was asking for donations? Kim was selling wigs. Kim be selling they designer clothes. Like when they need some
mm-hmm.
money, Kim can get online and ask the people. So I guess Kim like a little influencer.
One thing about Kim though, I don't think no matter what they say about her, I don't think she gonna have trouble finding another big papa.
You don't think so?
I don't think she's gonna have any.
Kim
She
ain't
ain't
no
never.
spring chicken. Nah.
She ain't never had an issue
And
in
then
that
she coming with
in her
baggage.
life. In her whole life, she ain't never had an issue finding a big papa. I don't think she's ever gonna have an issue with that.
Okay.
Age don't matter, girl. You can get you a big papa too, Michelle. It don't matter.
I mean, who
It
said
don't.
I ain't got no
Age
big
don't
papa?
matter.
I'm just saying, big papas come a dime a dozen.
Big
Anywho,
news. I was just
huh?
calling, like, let me say hi to Michelle. But yeah, I think Kim is gonna be the win. Like, if this is not like fake, I just feel like Kim is gonna be the more victorious one in the. That's why he's like, you're not Kevin Federline, sir. You're not Kevin Federline. He trying to be Kevin Federline, but that's not
But
Brittany.
Kroy can get him a OnlyFans. I'm sure he can collect some coins too.
He could. You know they'll pay to see that booty.
Good night, TT. Thank you for calling in.
Good night, Michelle. Drop me out of here.
All right. Bye. Y'all are hilarious. Listen. So, we talked about a lot. I already gave y'all the rundown. We talked about the Real Housewives of Atlanta. ratings for episode 2 were in the toilet, honey. Just lower than low. The lowest ratings ever. Like, why y'all not watching the show? Where's Candy's Candy Coated Click? Where is Candy's 10 million followers that they can't even get a percentage of that? 2%, 1% to watch the show on Sunday. I don't understand that. Candy said her followers are loyal, honey. But anyway, we talked about that. We talked about Marlo's past because Candy brings it up. Talk about Marlo. We're gonna talk about that girl face you slashed, honey. And so I went back in the archives and pulled it up when Marlo had sent me a cease and desist and said I was lying on her 10 years ago, and I still ain't got the lawsuit yet, child. But anyway, there's that. I was telling the truth because now, Marlo even said, I did it. It was 10 years ago. Well, you did it. And we talked about it. So don't be saying that you didn't do it when you did it. But I'm digressing. We talked about Kim and Kroy, and Kim alleging that Kroy smokes too much weed, honey, and she is concerned for the safety of the kids because, Kroy wants full custody, legal and physical, of the kids. And she's saying this weed smoking. Like I said before, I never heard of anybody being too high on weed killing people. I ain't heard that now. I heard of meth and the Molly and everything else and Adderall and popping pills. I never heard nobody on the weed now getting violent, but I don't know. Y'all tell me. But anywho, and we talked about Rollie's BBL. So rewind, please watch the replay, like and subscribe, and head on over to the Patreon because we gonna do like a little after show over there tonight because I haven't been on my Patreon for a minute, and I know the Patreon people is mad at me. So I'm gonna go over there and talk to y'all, and I will see you guys in the next video. Good night, squad.